Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. You're listening to Radio Apni Awaz. It's with myself and Abdul Jabbar. My name is Amar Hussain, and the today's topics are quite unique and they're quite important as well. So none of our topics are normally about trivial stuff. We normally do have very serious topics. But yeah, without further ado, I'm going to introduce my chief colleague here at Radio Apni was Abdul Jabbar Sahab. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum
How are you
salam.
today?
Alhamdulillah, we're good. I'm good. Alhamdulillah. How are you?
I'm good, mashallah. And thank you for taking time out for this radio show.
Thank you.
Radio Apni was and our podcast, which will be broadcast on social media. Right. Without further ado, I think one of the main issues that we saw recently was to do with the West Midlands chief, who was, I think, forcibly resigned, shall we say, and I think there was some kind of witch hunt, around him, and he was, I think, probably backing Islamophobic and other, what do you call, calls, so that the probably the Muslim communities and other Jewish communities within the West Midlands are kept safe. What's the background, or can you give me insight into this particular case?
Yeah, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. So, what happened was West Midlands, the Metropolitan Chief, he has to resign. He resigned, retired. He was, I think he's about 52 or 53.
So on the record, so his name is Craig Guilford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, what happened, if you remember, there was a game between Aston Villa and Tel Aviv. So Maccabi fans, yeah. So he's put a ban on the Maccabi Tel Aviv fans from attending the football match. And after this, what happened was there was complaints made by some in the government that has he done a right decision, and should it be looked upon in the by there should be an investigation about this. So the ruling, also the investigation went on to the police, the independent police complaints, which looks at these cases, and they found out that they said, look at the evidence. Where did it come from? That this was going to create a riot. So the information that was given to Craig Guilford was that there is a record of Tel Aviv Maccabi fans being violent against.
I think that record we saw quite evidently in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
The Netherlands. We saw that quite evidently, and there was serious writing, and I remember they were pulling down. Obviously, they had their own Zionist and Israeli and IDF flags, and they were what do you call, saying nasty things about the Arabs, and they were glorifying the murder of children. That's the actual, I think, behind the scenes. But what do you call? So why has the chief been thrown under the bus?
So the Home Secretary, Shabana Mahmood, she said she's lost confidence in him as a police chief of West Midlands, and also there's a independent police watch inquiry that was taking place, and they said that, look, these allegations, I mean, from their side, they looked at it and they said, look, this AI has been used, which is artificial intelligence that's been used to say, look, this was some other match that was taking place. It was supposed to be taking place, and they said, look, this there's no evidence for him for Tel Aviv, Tel Aviv Maccabi fans, that they will create a riot. And also, they said that it's the Jewish community has been, there's pressure on, the feeling like anti-Semitism, same anti-Semitism. But we saw when the community came out and they, said, we are not anti-Semitic, we are just protesting because we don't want violent fans to come here.
Right. Why didn't the community come out for the chief, the Muslim community, shall we say?
Yeah.
Did they come out?
They
I
did
know Ayub Khan MP
yeah.
did say make a few statements, and I think he was the main original. He was one of the main petitioners for this. But should we have seen more backing from Muslim MPs? Obviously, Shabana Mahmood is Muslim as well.
Yeah, there has been voices for the support of Craig Guilford. If you know, there's a candidate that's going to be standing as an independent candidate in Birmingham. His name is Shakil Afsar. He's very active in Birmingham, and he made a video saying, why is this man who took a brave decision to avoid any troubles in Birmingham. So it was nothing to do with outside people coming and creating problems. So he said, look, we are not anti-Semitic. We are this man, the police commissioner or the police chief, he's taken the right decision by stopping Tel Aviv Maccabi fans from coming, because they have a record of being, making such in other country, Amsterdam was it, yeah? So they had intel that these guys are going to come in and they're going to create problems for the community there. So I think, he's taken a decision, and which he should have he's consulted everyone. If he was given that responsibility to make the call and make a decision, so it should be respected. When he's in the service for such a long time, obviously his decision should have been final, because he is in charge of the police.
Yeah, so you think he was harshly done by his the government? I think the main people were Shabana Mahmood, who lost confidence in him, then other ministers, West Midlands mayor, Birmingham City Council leaders. So, who do you think is backing this? Some people are saying that this is a Zionist victory.
The thing is, most likely, obviously, there is Zionism, which is Zionist lobby. It is very strong in the UK, and obviously they tend to have influence on the politicians here. This is well recorded by the media. Their lobbying tactics and getting what they want. So it's basically, I was listening to some other guy saying that 80 to 90% of legislation passed is for the elites. And who are the elites? So so this is
I think what you call it is quite important to, obviously there's elite people involved in this, like you can see across the pond in America, where there's elite people run the show. But this does look like, I think, a Zionist victory, and it does look like that other Zionist victories around the world, which we will. This was a localized issue, which is a UK Birmingham issue, but obviously Our next topic is going to be on another Zionist victory, unfortunately. And without further ado, we'll see you in a couple of minutes. Thank you.